Hey guys, what's up? Loco here. For you today, I have TL versus EG. Man, Team Liquid, I don't know what happened, but this split's been god awful. And there was actually talks of having the split cancelled, which would have been a miracle for Team Liquid. The one split that they do badly in like the last 3 years, they actually get it cancelled. It would have been ironic. It would have been some insane mistreatment of justice for C9, but that doesn't seem to be the case. It seems like LCS is going to be played online. We're still going to have playoffs and all. But there was the story that Travis talked about, how the player association talked and voted, and majority of the player association wanted the LCS to be cancelled for spring. And I can imagine the TL members, because they have so much imports, they probably want to go back home. And also, the season's been pretty garbage for them. So yeah, they probably voted, let's cancel the season. And as for EG, they've actually had a really strong second half of this split. Zizuke really coming on his own, Zeyzal and Bang actually working well together, really figuring out their identity. And we're going to talk a lot about that this review. How EG knows what they want to be doing with the pieces they have, and how TL has somewhat of an idea, but honestly, they really don't know what they want to be doing with the pieces they have. With that in mind, let's get started with the recap. Let's start with the bans as always. So I really like the Senna ban from Team Liquid. I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, they banned it because Dovelift can't play Senna. In actuality, EG's actually been one of the best Senna teams along with Cloud9. Like, Bang has been an amazing Senna, so I really like the ban there. Yuumi, same thing for Zeyzal. They played a game of Lucian Yuumi that was also really good for them. And also the Xayah, I think it's more of a snipe at Xayah Rakan. I'm kind of on the fence about that one. I know Bang is a very experienced Xayah player, and same thing for Zeyzal. But it's kind of banning away your own cards for TL, I feel like. And they can play stuff into Xayah Rakan. Maybe they don't feel confident playing like Leona or Nautilus into the Rakan. Core JJ honestly hasn't looked the best, so yeah, maybe that's just that. As for EG, they ended up banning Set, Aphelios, and Ornn. Ornn and Aphelios not as strong on 10.5 as they were on 10.4, but TL is very comfortable with those two champions, and that's why they're banning it. As for Set, it is one of the most OP picks in the game right now. I think if I have to pick one champion that's the most OP on 10.5, it would actually be the Set, so yeah, banning the Set. Varus first pick. How do I feel about the Varus first pick? It's not bad, but it's not amazing either. There's a lot of picks that do well into Varus. EG ended up taking Ashe. Also, Ezreal is completely fine. It gives TL a good place to start their draft. It gives them priority from bot side. It's something Double is really comfortable with. It gives the team CC. But overall, I don't think that is a really strong first pick on blue side. EG replying with Aatrox and Tahm Kench. They want to make sure they separate the Tahm Kench from the Varus. And also, Aatrox has just been a staple for Kumo. So yeah, really liking the pick there. Now, I don't want to talk about every single pick and ban that they did, but I do want to get to the later half and really talk about what EG is actually able to accomplish here. The thing that's really interesting for me is TL banning Gragas and Pantheon. Svenskeren has played Lee, I think, 5 times out of his last 6 games, so them banning Gragas there instead of Lee Sin is really weird. Also, Zizuke is going to play pretty much an AP carry in mid lane guaranteed, so leaving open Lee makes it almost guaranteed that they get the Lee for free, and Rek'Sai is banned, so they don't really have good picks into it. I really would have liked the Lee Sin ban along with the Pantheon instead of Gragas there. And TL replying with Trundle and Cassio. In general, I really like Trundle as a pick. I think his pillar's a really great non-committal engage to burn flashes on immobile targets. But the only immobile target they have is Ashe, and Tahm Kench is going to be able to eat the Ashe and save her. So yeah, the Trundle pick actually is really a waste, and so is the Cassio pick in a certain sense. When you pair Trundle and Cassio together, you have a really inactive mid and jungle. You're going to get pushed around a lot. You're not really going to be able to force ganks or have strong 2v2. So yeah, I really don't like the 4 and 5 from Team Liquid. And LeBlanc, I love this pick from Zizuke. He's very well set up for it with the Lee Sin, and the overall draft really supports the LeBlanc being played here. They're going to have a really strong win condition in 1-3-1. Ashe and Tahm Kench are perfect to be played in a 1-3-1 comp. Same thing for Aatrox. And yeah, the Lee and LeBlanc gives you a lot of control in the early game, and being it versus Cassio Trundle, they're going to have a free reign on mid and jungle 2v2. Let's talk about the overall comps. As I said, EG has a 1-3-1 comp. The win condition is split push, look for flank angles, don't take on straight 5v5 team fights, make sure you're ahead in the early game. As for TL, their win condition is more team fight. Cassio, Varus, Braum are really great team fighters, and they do scale, but yeah, I don't really see where the Trundle fits in. And as for the Mordekaiser, it's just an independent top lane pick. He's fine as like a team fighter, but he doesn't really play into comps, or he doesn't really make a comp worse in any way. So what we're gonna expect is a lot of giving up objectives from Team Liquid earlier on. It's really gonna be hard to fight EG. And around 3 dragons, around 2 dragons, around 20 minutes into the game, that's where they feel like they should be able to contest EG. So look for TL to do nothing in the early game and then try to get back into the game later on, and look for EG to be proactive as possible and look to snowball the game. So the first play I have for you is Impact getting ganked here by Kumo and Svenskeren. This one was really disappointing for me and a real head scratcher. Both TL and EG didn't see where the enemy jungler started, and Impact's just pushing at around 3 minutes into the game. If you don't know where the enemy jungler started, this is suicide. And as a very experienced player, I think Impact should know how to dodge this. I think this is just pure laziness, or there was a miscommunication that the Lee Sin started top side of the map. I just have no idea what Impact's doing. Zizuke was able to get a better back than Jensen, and he's in lane first, and he hit level 6 while Jensen is a little bit away from 6. Now they're going to look for a play here on this timing, able to land a chain with the W, and then following up with another chain, Svenskeren flashing over the creeps to be able to land the Q. Brox is going to come in and kill Svenskeren here, but this is still really great for EG. Zizuke is going to get to push in rest of the wave. Now Jensen has no sums and his wave's going to bounce out. Jensen's going to be left in a really awkward spot, whereas Zizuke really got his snowball started. So we have both TL and EG trying to control Herald. TL's in river first. They're trying to get rest of the vision here. EG slowly chasing them down. Kumo's here before Impact. Bang lands his arrow on Broxa. And Kumo actually going to get a little bit separated from his team, and Impact's going to go on him, getting to the back of the pit. Impact ults him, and Kumo was able to hop out. I really hate the flash from Impact here. He's a Mordekaiser with like half duration on his ult left. There was no way he was going to kill Kumo. And when he commits in there with flash, he has no way to get out. That was just another incredibly bad play from Impact. He is legit straight trolling. I genuinely do not believe Impact is this bad. He must just not care, or he must... I have no idea. That play was just such an int play. Kumo popped over the wall, and as Impact, for you to flash over, knowing that you can't get the kill, you already used your skills, you don't have the damage, means he's coming into a fight that he can't win. It's just such a bad play from him. We can see rest of EG trying to finish off Herald, but one thing to note is they actually use majority of their cooldowns. Kumo doesn't have his ult, nor does Sven, nor does Bang. So TL's actually able to slowly reapproach on the Herald, and they also have Impact porting back in. It's really hard for Svenskeren to come in. Broxa finishing it off with Q Smite, and TL's able to get Herald. After the kill there, EG just had to realize they can't get the Herald and maybe go back to the lanes or let the Herald be and make sure they don't get it low, where TL can just walk in once Impact has TP up. Now we have both teams swapped around trying to get turret. EG looking for bot side on Impact, TL looking for top side on Aatrox. This is much more favorable for TL. 1, they have the Herald, and 2, the top laner that EG is going to be trying to dive is Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser, along with Fet and Ornn, are some of the most undiveable champions in the meta right now. Mordekaiser can ult one person and send them to the Dust Realm and turn it into a one-on-one, starting with the Ashe ult into Lee Sin kick QQ. Nice try, but it wasn't enough to burst Impact, and the doubleless TP wasn't even required. I just don't think that was the play EG had to go for. Whenever you're versus a Mord, Ornn, and Set, this kind of dive play is just near impossible. The execution of it was okay-ish, it's just a play that wasn't possible. And with the jungler dead, TL can look for the free dragon. This is actually such a big break for TL. They were going to get constantly snowballed on, but them being able to pick up Herald and also pick up the dragon here for free is a godsend. We have EG handing off blue. Looks like Jensen and Broxa are going to look for a catch on him, but it's a LeBlanc with both W and R up, and Svenskeren was sitting there the whole time with vision. We have Kumo and Bang TPing in, Zeyzal getting in there with his ultimate. Yeah, this is not going to end well for TL. That's 2 free kills. Things are going so well for them before this. Now it's really good for EG. Zizuke's 2-0. He has his Ludens complete. He's also able to get 5 stacks on Dark Seal. They're going to be able to get mid priority. They're going to be able to recall for tempo. This sets the whole theme of mid game, where now TL solo lanes are incredibly behind and EG solo lanes are incredibly ahead. Aatrox 3-0, LeBlanc 2-0. all EG has to do is make sure they get mid prio, and they can play off side lanes very, very easily. Looks like they're going to be able to get mid turret off of this too. Yeah, just a massive swing for EG before getting into 1-3-1 formation. So while EG weren't able to get any kills in the last 3 minutes, they're able to get all 3 outer turrets, have complete control over TL's jungle, get all the vision down, also pick up an Inferno on top of that. They just really played their 1-3-1 comp well, and also the LeBlanc and Aatrox are ahead, so TL can really never match the solo lanes, and they also have to keep sending multiple people. Looks like Double coming down for a kill. Kumo used his first E, used his second E, still got hit by the Verisol. This should be a pretty easy kill. Ooh, nice flash from Double. It actually might have been dangerous if he got hit by the Aatrox Q there. A cute rotation, they are able to pick up a kill and get a really good shutdown, but still EG is in full control of the game. Losing this much turrets early allows the team to rotate really freely, and when it's versus a Tahm Kench, it's really scary having this little vision. All the side lanes always have to be careful. The Tahm Kench can show up at any time with the Lee Sin, and yeah, Lee Sin, Tahm Kench plus LeBlanc, Lee Sin, Tahm Kench plus Aatrox means whoever's down there is going to get solo dove. Now, this is what we like to call damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of situation. EG has 3 dragons already. TL must contest the Force Dragon or they end up giving Inferno Soul to EG. Inferno Soul, one of the more powerful Dragon Souls, along with the Ocean Soul. Looks like TL has full control of River, but EG has all the time in the world, all the space in the world. They're just going to walk over to Baron and force TL to walk to Baron. TL can't just start Dragon and finish it. That means EG gets the Baron for free. And also TL getting Dragon doesn't mean that much because they only have 1 Dragon, so it's not even going to be Dragon Soul for them. TL's able to blue trinket it, see the Baron's not low, so they just go nearby. And now they suddenly see 3 members of EG in mid lane. Oh, they must have gotten off of Baron. Let's go back to Dragon. We're winning the macro war. But in reality, what EG did was show 3 people mid, while the other 2 stayed on Baron. Now Baron's at 6k, they're able to waltz right over and finish Baron. TL recognizes this, too late. Although they're able to get the Inferno Dragon, it doesn't matter. EG took Baron, starting with the ult on Broxa, gonna get pretty insta-bursted. And yeah, really great macro play from EG, that was so intelligent. They were able to use the vision really well, and they were also able to use the threat of Dragon Soul really well to be able to take this Baron without really even taking a fight off of Team Liquid. Now we can see EG getting back into 1-3-1 formation, trying to break TL's base. All they have to do is take it nice and slow. And if you look at Zizuke here, he's just so incredibly fed. He's level 18, Death Cap, Luden, Oblivion Orb, Voice Staff. He has his full burst plus penetration ready. He's able to slowly poke down Jensen. Jensen must be incredibly scared if he gets hit by the Lee Sin Q, or the LeBlanc chain means he insta-dives. Able to get bot inhib turret pretty freely. Still chugging around on bot side. Getting the mid side turret, getting the top side turret. EG's just breaking every part of TL's base. And it's just incredibly hard for TL to defend because they can't start on mid lane. It's an Ashe and a Tahm Kench. And both of them have QSS actually. And it's really hard to go on the LeBlanc. And going on the Aatrox, that's pretty fed at 3 and 1 with the Spirit Visage, with the Death Stance, and also the Stopwatch is impossible too. They just have no place where they can engage. I mean, you see them engage on Ashe there, but Ashe used QSS, he got eaten by the Tahm Kench, and yeah, EG's just gonna come in from the sides, pinch on the mid lane, kill Doublelift for free. They got bot inhib already, they're gonna be able to get mid inhib here for free also. This might be game. Ooh, nice play from Impact there, able to kill LeBlanc. I don't think they're going to be able to end the game here, but they're going to be able to get mid inhib and the top inhib also. 3 inhib is pretty much the game over. I don't think there's really a situation you can win where you have 3 inhibitors down, especially with the dragon coming up. That's going to mean Inferno Soul for EG. TL just in a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation again. Yep, just get out EG. No need to do anything else here. Wait for Zizuke to be back. He must have so much gold from taking down all those turrets. Just reset, spend your gold, fight for the dragon, and that's game over. EG easily able to get Inferno Soul. Ooh, Core JJ caught with his pants down. He was recalling with Doublelift, but he's the one that was recalling a little bit later. So it looks like he's gonna die. Yeah, nothing you can do here, Core. Trying his best to run away. EG's just so much stronger than TL. They have Inferno Soul, they have all 3 inhibitors down. This is just the victory march. Doublelift trying to get it engaged on Zizuke, but not able to find it. Zizuke dodging with the W. That was just a Q on impact. He didn't even hit Q chain, just a Q on impact, taking away like 700, 800 of his health. They're just so incredibly ahead. Now the 2 turrets left. This is kind of the defend the Alamo situation. It's impossible. EG doesn't even have to fight them. All they have to do is slowly get turrets and the game's over. They're actually playing so patiently. Just going in and out, getting the turrets, slowly chunking TL down. And finally, when they feel like the game is completely over, when TL has no chance to fight back, going in for the kills. Very, very nicely played from EG. Oh, they're just showboating now. Not ending the game, just getting multiple kills, boosting the stats. Oof. Still not ending the game. There we go, finally. I want to give major props to EG. I think they really found their stride. I think their core comp is 1-3-1, bang on utility, AD carry, Senna, Ashe, Varus, Kumo on Bruiser, Set, Jace, Aatrox, Mordekaiser, Svenskeren on Lee. He played Pantheon in one of his games, so majorly it has been these aggressive AD junglers, and that really sets up for Zizuke to last pick or just blind pick a mid laner that really pairs well with Svenskeren, and they can start getting control. EG side lanes know what they need to do. They used to be a team where if Svenskeren and Zizuke weren't able to snowball the game, they were going to lose no matter what, but Kumo's really coming onto his own. I had him marked as the worst player in all of LCS, and he truly was one of the worst players in all of LCS, but he's improved so much where he's holding his own, able to have multiple champions that he can play and be proficient on, and really fit into the puzzle that EG was trying to put together around Bang, around Svenskeren, around Zeyzal, around Zizuke. And Zizuke has also been such a pleasant surprise. He looks more like 2018 Zizuke, where he's styling on Korean mid laners at Worlds, not the 2019 Zizuke, who was in and out of LEC due to sickness and just being really inconsistent. So major props to EG's player and staff for improving over time. As for Team Liquid, they win the other game of the weekend, so they're not mathematically out of playoffs yet, but they're in a really bad spot. And also, all these drafts that they're doing really doesn't make sense, and they have to realize they're gonna be more proactive early. Like this kind of identity of late game scaling, sure, it's somewhat working for Immortals, but yeah, their picks are cohesive and they make sense when Immortals are drafting this late game comp. As for TL, it just looks like random picks put together. Cassio and Trundle versus Lee and LeBlanc. What are you guys thinking? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've been streaming full time on twitch.tv. Don't forget to check me out there. It's twitch.tv/Locodoco. And one last thing, I need to mention this. I'm not crazy, I'm just loco. Bye.